Paul, sweet and fierce, a pairing as perfect as the moonlight illuminating my portrait. I wish to perceive myself, how he sees me, how he'd be nimble at my caress, yet mighty at my aid, a warrior to his tigress. I wish history to believe us to be as such, though I suppose a tiger is prettiest as decor when it is skinned. Thus I predict a tragic ending for my Paul and me. It pains me to foresee, but I would bludgeon my tyrant husband if harm came to my sweet darling. I must protect him, my sweet Paul. My mind plays his soothing words, an Englishman's cries of address, my queen, my queen. My Paul would caress me with his soothing words. I was shocked in the difference. And wow, how it was different between my husband and my lover. Threatening and pure. I can't say I've seen myself as pure before my Paul, but I want to observe myself through my admirer's eyes, and every brushstroke counts. There's no room for mistake. I show him tenderness that I reserved just for my lover, but that put him in danger of my tyrant's eye. Succumbing to me was my selfish influence, my caprice, my love, my Paul. I remain a mystery, so it can't be true, as a claim of power is so deceiving as my claim is to him. As I glance at the mirror, I see not what he sees, a queen as he boldly claims. My eyes grow weary with age, and I still see the lines of my dented complexion as my youth fades. But this means nothing, for it is not how my Paul sees me. 'Tis not enough. I am in love, but it is too late. Married in my prime to a cursed man who taints my soft flesh, and grew casual in our love. I bore him no children, fulfilled no rule of his or my own, and now I am lonely. Until my Paul, I was lonely. Alas, I burn with feu sacré. He brought me a flush of fiery pleasance, and in return I fought depression for my sweet Paul. His literature, which he blessed me with reading, The Lady and the Tiger, a tale of a choice. Give her lover to death and the tiger, or to a woman of youth and ripe beauty. 'Tis a selfish demand, but I'd give him to the tiger 100 times over before I'd see my Paul, accompanied by a beauty, her prime. The mirror lies. It mocks my mortality, forcing my eyes to watch as I grew older and depressed. How is it I see this? I lock my eyes with my own as the sun rises each day to dress my face with colour. Powder for the eyes and the cheeks, a red lip. I have watched as it completes me less and less. How can my sweet Paul, see me as his fine lady, his queen? When my reflection speaks history for me, when my own husband cares not to even glance at my efforts no more. Regardless, I have lived the life God intended for me, and I shall not stand in the way of Paul's, my Paul's. I will still lie myself on that tiger, embody it, to protect my lover and face the tyrant that is my home. I revealed part of my fierceness to my Paul, if you could believe it, if I was to be so bold. I boil, still with fiery hatred for the man I married, a useless, vicious weakling too feeble to deserve fine death, I had told him, my sweet Paul. Partly I prayed for the offer to complete this for me, to extinguish the part of me I detest the most, my husband. Yet my Paul is too sweet a lover. Dmitri had given him a pistol, if one could believe it. My sweetheart of an Englishman, the best of them all, firing a pistol. My protector. It shook me to death, the thought of my feeble-minded husband finding him, my sweet Paul. And then I knew, I suppose. I realized I had hidden myself from my lover, remained a ghost of a queen to him, for strict purpose. I am his protector, his queen, who sits upon the tiger for him. Yet I'm not strong enough to face him as I leave, not strong enough to reveal my face, and what I assume will be the end of God's intentions for me. And yet I'll do it for my Paul. I shall write him a note of passion alongside my portrait. I get to keep this one, though. To see myself through his eyes, it shall motivate me for every step hereon. Disappear as the ghost I am, remain a lady, his mistress of the past. Pray I will find him again in this life or the next. My Paul. We are destined for each other, I believe, suited for a life of love, one where I can reveal to you even my name. My Paul, I'm sorry, dearest lover. Dinner tomorrow, I promise you and myself, will be superb. A grand goodbye. I love you, my sweet Paul.